Formula One technical chief Ross Brawn believes Lewis Hamilton is now in a position to challenge Michael Schumacher's all-time records for wins and championships after clinching his fourth title in Mexico last weekend. Hamilton clinched his fourth crown by finishing ninth in the Mexican Grand Prix, becoming just the fifth driver in the sport's history to amass a quartet of titles. Only Juan Manuel Fangio 5 and Schumacher 7 now lay ahead of Hamilton in the records list, while the Briton is second only to Schumacher for race wins in F1, claiming 62 to the German's 91. Schumacher's statistical records had been deemed out of reach by most, but Brawn, an instrumental figure in Schumacher's success, told Sky Sports he believes Hamilton now stands a chance of catching them. "I think they are. When that happened I couldn't imagine it being beaten, but looking at the way that Lewis is performing they could be," Brawn said. "You've got to say he's one of the greats, comparable with any of the iconic characters in Formula One. He made hard work of it in Mexico, but apart from that he's been exemplary all year." Hamilton is set to open talks with Mercedes over a new contract in the coming months, with his existing deal expiring at the end of the 2018 season. Were Hamilton to pen another three-year deal, it would take him up to the age of 35, with an extension beyond that not out of the realm of imagination. With another 4 or 5 years on the cards, and with a team that has completed a four-year run of title wins, Hamilton appears to be in a position to catch Schumacher's once-deemed unbeatable records. Follow at Luke Smith 1. Fresh from taking his second victory of the Formula One season in Mexico last weekend, Max Verstappen is already focused on adding to his haul at next weekend's Brazilian Grand Prix, bringing back memories of his stunning to display in last year's Interlagos race. Verstappen produced a wet-weather display for the ages at Interlagos in 2016, finishing third after fighting his way through the order twice, as well as performing a stunning save to keep his car out of the wall in torrential rain. Looking ahead to next weekend's race in Brazil, Verstappen is already crossing his fingers for rain, even if Red Bull's recent dry pace has appeared to be the class of the field. "We are looking for another strong performance at Interlagos following a really fun race in the wet last year," Verstappen said. "I really enjoyed 2016, there were some great battles and overtakes which resulted in a hard-earned podium. I also had a big moment near pit lane entry, which was a close call. I managed to save it and carry on to achieve a good result. As you would expect, I'm hoping for another damp race weekend as I don't think we can be as competitive there in the dry, especially with the elevation changes on the straight. It is not our strongest point." Verstappen sits sixth in the F1 driver standings with 2 races to go, 30 points behind Ferrari's Kimi Räikkönen in 5th place, and has scores more points in the last 4 rounds than any other driver. Follow at Luke Smith 1.